Here. All right. Here we go. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Hope everybody's doing great today. We'll be starting in just a few minutes. Hope you guys are feeling okay. Let's say hello to everybody, and then we will begin. We got John, we got Devin, we got CJ, Arnulfo. Arnulfo, I apologize. I've been saying Armulfo, but it's actually it's an N, not an M. I apologize. Arnulfo, Manuel, Vernon. I'm so sorry about that. Tim, Omar, Lydia, Piet de Brock from Netherlands. Good morning to you. Well, it's probably afternoon over there, right? What's the time right now? It's about 1, 2 o'clock, Piet. Wayne, hello there. Ivano, Manuel, Pete, Jody, Jean, Dr. Serena, my actuary. I think we hit 650 yesterday. We were doing pretty darn good. Robert, Tom, we got Richard, we got Gustavo. Hey, Gustavo, I hope you're doing well this morning. Haven't seen you in a while. I hope things are well. Jill, Kyong, Cam. Good morning, Cam. We were just talking. I was talking about you and Morgan with Amanda. You're saying how nice it would be to have you here over the next couple of days when we have the event. Deanna, Harold, Vertuvian, Richard, Thomas, Dave, Angie, Kirk, Stacy, Dennis, Dave, Art, Terrence, Eduardo, George, Mike, Dave, Jesse, Thomas, Graham, Steve, Timothy, Stephen, Robert, Randy, Pete, Ralph, Robert, Don, Henry, Colleen, El Spitnik is here. And if I'm mispronouncing your names, the last thing I want to do is get your name wrong, but sometimes it just happens. The Sassy Trainer's there. Wade, Jeff, good morning, Jeff. Liberty, Rebecca, Richard, good morning. Gaston, I haven't seen you in a while, Gaston. How are you? Good to see you. Good to see you. Karen, Mazen, Stan, John, David, Rochelle, good morning, Rochelle. Carlos, Moondog is in the house. Illinois grain farmer is in the house. We got Nathan. Nathan heading to Florida. Excellent. I'm excited. I'm very excited too. I'm very excited to have you guys. Glenn, Mark, 2 o'clock. Okay. Thank you, Piet. I appreciate that. Ali. Hey, Ali. Good to see you. Infinitely. We got to adjust your YouTube channel. Got to change your favorite trader from there. David, Scott, Scotty, look at that. Dr. Serena, 200 people. Thank you so much for doing that. I really do appreciate it very much. Thank you, Gustavo. Dollar Bill is here. What a name. Steven, Sampson, Rosh, Peter, good morning. Darren, Sherman. 663 people yesterday. It was fantastic. Hola. Hey, hola, how are ya? Patrick, Carlos, Peter, Ed, Don, JB, Angie, Richard, and infinitely. War. I hope everybody's doing good. Hey, John, we'll be starting we'll be starting right now. So I want to read to you guys. So this is interesting. This is really interesting. And I don't know how accurate this is, but I get a real quick. One second. Let me, all right. Perfect. One second. All right. One second here. So I want to show you guys something. I was looking for something, and I'm going to find it right now. I'm not going to let it go. Oh, come on, where are you? Where are you? Oh, here it is. Here it is. So this is the AI. I get an AI feed every morning. This is a computer generated This is very interesting. This is a computer-generated algorithm that our company uses, and it gets updated every couple of hours. So I want you to take a look at this, and I want you to tell me if you think it's accurate or not. That's true. You're right. He doesn't. He doesn't. So, and he doesn't trade large caps either, and he doesn't trade options infinitely either. So crypto markets crash, signaling a risk-off sentiment. U.S. to tighten semiconductor export to China. I get this like every hour or 2 hours. It generates this automatically. U.S. flies nuclear-capable bomber near Russian border, escalating geopolitical tension. Tesla reports 45% decline in European sales. Again, this is a computer-generated report. This is not something I type up. Buffett signals investment increase in Japanese trading houses, boosting Japanese market. I've been talking about this for 2 years now. Trump announces tariffs. Actually, that was the big report I gave last time I had a live class to start investing in Japan. Trump announced tariffs to Canada and Mexico for the 50th time. Bitcoin falls to a 3-month low. Bank of Korea cuts interest rates to the lowest level since 2022. Strong U.S. dollar pressures global markets. Now, everything here I saw, but when I looked at this one, and I do double check, I don't just look at this blindly. I looked at this, and I was like, strong U.S. dollar. And then I looked at this and I'm like, U.S. dollar's not strong. So this isn't always 100% right, okay? It's not always 100% right, but I do use it and in a pinch when I want to see what's happening in the morning. I look at this, and we get this updated every couple of hours and so forth. I thought it's pretty cool. I just wanted to share it with you. Hey, you guys will still meet. This will not be the last time Carlos will be here. Now, just wanted to give you a little update about Matt. Matt is still sick. I haven't talked to Matt since last Friday. He's been Skyping me. The only feedback I got from Matt was last night. He said, I'm still really sick. I'm hoping Matt will be 100% by Thursday, or at least 75% on Thursday. Usually these stomach bugs, they go pretty quickly. So I'm hoping he'll be okay, and I'll update you as soon as I hear from him. Obviously, Matt makes my life much easier, but I just realized that we're going to have Kane at the session. We're going to have Liz at the session, so I'll have plenty of folks helping me out if I need it. I'm just giving you guys a thumbs up. All right. So let's start off with all the accoutrements, and we'll get into all the nitty gritty. We already have. Hey, I'm just reporting. This is. I'm just reporting the news. So, U.S. stock market. U.S. stock market is random this morning. There's really no major news yet driving the market. You guys already saw. I do too, Chris. I want to talk to him. I want to actually see how he's feeling. I haven't been able to talk to him, so he must be feeling really sick. Because the last time we were that sick, we both had it, and we were out for about 4 days. You guys remember? That's when we started the pit. Actually, I was sick. I was in the emergency room giving you signals for the pit. Rich says, I told you that things knocked me on my rear. Yeah. But I figure like this, I'll have at least 30 people with the Pro Trader dashboard on their computer. So if I need hit list stocks, I'll have 45 people to ask. If Matt's not there. So we'll be okay. So far futures are okay. There's really nothing yet. I don't want to make a big deal out of this. About an hour ago, this was down and this was up. So this is very, very random. This is very, 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 very random. Okay. Don't make a lot out of this. Furthermore, yes, I know how to use fancy words. Furthermore, we have consumer confidence at 10 o'clock, and we have a slew of Fed speakers today. Okay. So I'm not, thank you, Kevin. I appreciate you doing that. Tonight, meeting cannot wait. Me too, Bob. I'm looking forward to it. Please stop by the office tomorrow afternoon. I'll be there. And hopefully Matt will be there too, but I will be in the office tomorrow from 2 o'clock till about 4 o'clock in case somebody wants to hang out or stop by. Just FYI, I will be there from 2 to 4. Thank you, Dr. Serena. I really appreciate it. So we have to keep an eye on this news. Very, 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 very important news at 10 a.m. today. Okay, this is not. I'm not kidding around here. Okay, this is important, especially right now. As far as the U.S. dollar, I'll go through the basic commodities and then I'll do the outlook. Okay. Jacques, good morning, Jacques. Haven't seen you in a while. So the US dollar is not really helping us out. It's just tinkering around the 100-day moving average. It's not here nor there right now, but this is a pretty good fall off the high. So this is helping commodities and other softer assets go a little higher. Crude oil is doing absolutely nothing. If you remember, I told you guys, I have very strong suspicion that we're going to stay in this little here, in this area right here. And if we move away from this area right here, we're probably going to go into this area right here, which isn't all that far away from this. So in my opinion, we're not going to go higher. We're either going to stay in this channel or we're going to go lower. Okay, which means we really don't have which means we really don't have a lot of we really don't have a lot of directional bias in the energy market. So I would be staying away. Again, I keep telling you guys, I'm looking for an iron condor on a crude oil asset. The problem with that is it doesn't have a lot of implied volatility. Finally, and I'll talk about this. The market had some VIX has gone up a little bit the last couple of days. So I'm going to see if I could find something today to give you guys an iron condor. Also, while I'm here, let me give you some links before we continue. I will be doing a class today. I don't know if you guys know who Alex Reid is. I'm going to be going live with him today. I've never went live with Alex Reid before, but I'm going to be going live with him at 1 o'clock talking about his Ride the Wave. I don't really know much about it, but it sounds interesting. So we're all going to learn about that. I will be in my VIP room at noon, and I will be talking about the mega caps today and iron condors and implied volatility. I think I'll have plenty of time today. And again, my assistant's not there, so I will be doing that from my home office. I'm working from home today again because I don't really have a reason. Oh, Amanda is so nice. We have really amazing staff at the office. So I'm not really anticipating a lot of movement from the crude oil complex. So if you're a crude oil trader, and I know a lot of you are, and a lot of you trade crude oil stocks, this is not a good time to trade crude oil stocks. This is not a good time to trade crude oil stocks. Let me give you customer service link live too. Where is what's going on here? Oh, here. I'm such an idiot sometimes. I need full-time supervision, and I'm not kidding. Let me give you a link for Customer Service Live. Don't forget to go to Customer Service Live, guys. Cam, Gustavo, Cam, what do you guys have on the agenda today? What's on the cooker? Who's coming in? What's happening? What are we going to talk about today? Give us the prognosis, Cam. People want to know. All right, here we go. Let me post this link. Here's the link for Customer Service Live. All right. So let's continue. So energy, be careful. If anything, to the downside, I wouldn't be looking at a lot of energy stocks. Hardly any have been on our list. We've had a lot of utilities, but not energy stocks. Gold still continues going higher. And as long as the US dollar stays in the toilet, and as long as we have uncertainty, global uncertainty, and boy, oh boy, do we have a lot of global uncertainty. Thank you, Omar. I appreciate it. It will be broadcast for everybody who has the pit or who has the full membership, platinum membership. So if you haven't got the pit yet, you could still get in, and you'll get 48 hours of live with Uncle Roger, Matt, Kane. Richard will be there. I'm going to be interviewing him. A lot of people want to see that. It's going to be a really great time. And I'm going to be teaching. It's not just going to be 2 days of trading. I'm going to be teaching you guys a lot of things. Like tons of things, stuff that I've never talked about before. So I still like the gold. I still can't find any gold stocks, which is bothering me that I like, but I do like the physical commodity. My suggestion would be if you're going to buy gold, to buy it around the 8-day EMA, which is right here. Right now, about 29.42, but there's nothing wrong with gold. And as long as the US dollar does this, and this is just my opinion, as long as Donald Trump keeps doing what he's doing, causing a lot of global uncertainty right now, I think gold will stay in favor. It's going to be recorded. Yes, it's going to be 2-day recording. It's going to be put in the, I don't know what the full platinum all access. I don't know. They change the name of that all the time. But if you have all access or if you have the pit, uh, um, you will be able to get access to that. Okay. And it will be recorded. And it's going to be recorded in a way where I'll have you'll be seeing me like this, and we will have a camera focusing on the audience. So if audience has a question, the video guy will go up to the audience, ask them the question, and then I can answer the question. So I don't have to repeat everything like I did last time, which was really irritating because people are talking and I have to say, hold on, let me tell people online what's happening. So it's going to be really, really great. Will the session on? Yes, it'll be recorded for people, but it'll only be recorded and put in the members area for people who have all access or the pit, and it'll be live for 2 days straight. It'll be a lot of fun. I plan on having a lot of stock fetcher tips, trading view tips, all that stuff. All that stuff. Diamond Club. Thank you. Diamond Club. So I still like the gold market. I don't have any problem with gold as of yet. Now, here's where the problems begin. Bitcoin. Bitcoin is not doing good. Now, I can't really say I'm a big Bitcoin trader but I do trade MSTR and coin, things that are related to Bitcoin. Obviously, we don't want to go long, but here's what I'm going to tell you. Remember what happened when we had an earnings report on a stock and the stock came down to the 100-day moving average? So here's a tip for you. A tip. I'm going to give you a tip, okay? If you are a long-term Bitcoin holder or a GBTC holder, and you want to hold this asset long-term, you're not a trader, you're an investor, okay? And I don't know if any of you are doing that. What I would be doing right here is I would be selling. This is for people who have huge accounts, who are looking to take delivery of this asset, or looking to average down at a huge price, and only if you have a very, very large account. This is not a trading tip, what I'm about to tell you. This is a long-term investing tip. So what I would be doing right now is if I had a big account, and if I wanted to have this asset, what I would be doing is I would be selling naked 62 calls on GBTC right now at the 200-day moving average. My hope would be that the stock would come down here so I could take delivery of this at the 200-day moving average. At the worst case scenario, I'll get my premium and my average cost for GBTC will go down. This is not a directional trading technique. This is a technique for folks who want to take delivery at a cheaper price of the asset. So if you believe GBTC is going to bounce at the 200-day moving average, if you have a huge account, and if you want to own this, here's an opportunity for you to own this at a good price. Sell the naked puts at 62 with the intent of taking delivery of those assets. If you get $3 for this and Bitcoin doesn't go here in the next month, then you're going to get this asset at $59. You'll get it $3 cheaper than this. So what I do if I see a stock moving up and if I see bad news, what I do is I look at the key levels and it's called a cash secured naked put. And what I do is I'll write a put near naked levels. So let me tell you what I did last year, okay? Last year let me show you. Yes, cash secured put. So I'll show you what I'm talking about. This is not for speculators. This is not for people who have a small account. This is not for people who are day traders. This is for people who are looking to build a big position, okay? So where is that? Where was that gap? Oh, come on, NVIDIA. Where are you? There was a nasty gap in NVIDIA. I don't remember where it was. It was probably longer than this. There was a nasty gap in NVIDIA. I think it was right here. Might have been right here. And I told folks, if you want to buy NVIDIA, right here, it fell. I set Reid the call option at 121. You could have gotten about $5 for this option. So you would have gotten NVIDIA at 117. So you have some room here. Again, this is only for folks who are looking to take delivery. This is not for traders. This is for folks who are looking to build a big position. Okay, so just wanted to kind of tell you that. All right, FX. FX is coming down. China looks like it's starting to cool off a little bit. All right. What about the bond market? Well, the bond market's at the 100-day moving average right now. All right. The bond market's at the 100-day moving average right now. All right. So it's moving higher. This is relieving some pressure from the stock market. Now, this could be because of flight to quality, but I don't see it that way because the stock market's not doing anything. If this was flight to quality, I would think the stock market would be weaker today. So this is actually a really positive move for the bond market. This is very, very helpful to us. Roger, why is it helpful to us? Because in the last quarter, the correlation between the long bond and the stock market was 0.74. Hadn't you done that too with the SPY? I don't remember doing that with the SPY. No, I don't remember doing that with the SPY. You could do that with anything, but it's the best thing to do is if you see a stock moving like this and all of a sudden it gaps down on some stupid news, go to the next key moving average and write a cash secured naked put if you would want to own that stock long term. Don't do that if you're a trader, long-term investor. So I like the bond market. China's not really hurting us right now. Crude oil is doing nothing right now. Gold is still moving higher. All right, what about volatility? What about volatility? Well, volatility to me, look where volatility. We hit this level and we tried breaking this level again yesterday. We couldn't. So there is some really strong resistance right now, right around this 20 level. Here, let me go. Here, let me do this. Hold on a second. Here. There's a lot of support at this area right here, and also right at 2120. So there's two levels, one right here and one right here. Now, typically, let me just go to daily real quick. You could see that we have a lot of support at this area. There's a lot of support at this area. And yesterday we bounced off hard. This is daily. This is right now. So look at the last 50. Look what happened this morning. We've been going down. Volatility's been going down after hitting this level. Hold on one second. See, it hit here. It hits this level. Let me go back a little further. There we go. It hits this level, tries to hit this level, hits this level 3 times here. And then it goes a little higher, but it backs off. So I want to see if this is going to create a resistance for us today, and if we're going to go down. So the levels that you guys are going to watch, especially after 10 o'clock. Yeah, resistance right here. Resistance right here. What I want to see is I want to see us not go above the 20 level today. I don't want us to go above the 20 level today. Okay? Sorry about it, Keyhawk fan. Look at that, over 500 people. Love it, love it, love it, love it. You know, I get more people coming here than we do in our webinars. It's amazing. Okay, let's put everything together and then we'll break it down once again, okay? Treasury yields slipped amid worries that U.S. President Trump policies hurt global economy. Now, I looked at that. This is bonds are going higher, yields are going lower. This is not bad for global economy. This is good for global economy. This is lower long-term rates. So I don't know if that's hurt global economic growth. Usually it would be the opposite. Yields slipped when there's less fear of economic growth. President Trump signed on Monday tariffs set to hit Canada and Mexico next month. We're on time, moving along very rapidly. Administration is outlining stricter version of U.S. semiconductor curbs, outlining allies to tighten restrictions on Chinese chip industry. Bloomberg reported that Trump officials recently met with Japanese, Dutch counterparts discussing Tokyo and ASML. We'll see what happens there. Palantir slumped 10% yesterday, top percentage loser on the index. Didn't do really well. Marvell slipped. This is not going to be good for chip stocks today. Broadcom slipped, not good for chip stocks. Microsoft didn't really do much yesterday, fell about 1%, but it really didn't do anything. Said that that software giant canceled several AI data center leases. That's very bad, but the stock really didn't do all that bad. Nike climbed more than 4%. That's actually very bullish for China and consumer retail. Consumer retail is what's reporting this week, and that includes it's raining again. This. And I think I gave this to you guys already yesterday, but I'll give it to you again. Hey, Mark, how are you? There you go. There you go. So for solar, Kava, Home Depot, KDP, Axon. Home Depot, I'm very, very curious about. KDP, I'm very curious about. And First Solar, I'm very curious about. These are the stocks. And then tomorrow, we've got the big NVIDIA. Okay. So let's continue this. We're looking ahead for NVIDIA. Everybody's looking ahead. I don't think we're going to be making huge moves today in chip stocks because we have NVIDIA tomorrow. Today, we've got Home Depot, Workday, Intuit, KDP. This will be interesting. Keys Insights. If any of these have reported already, please let me know. We have the Fed Manufacturing Index, which will be released today as well. We have several speeches by Tom Bargan, Michael Barr. Again, I don't think these will have a big impact because there is really no Fed agenda right now that says we're going to lower rates. Home Depot beat earnings. Excellent. Anybody else? Can you guys tell me how the earnings did? I haven't had a chance because I'm here with you. I haven't had a chance to look. I know markets are flat right now, not really doing anything. Let's see. So manufacturing index will be released today. Fed speakers, Europe is flat. Europe is not hurting or helping us, but this is the fact that it's not down a whole lot is very good for us. Investors are focused on corporate earnings, geopolitical, healthcare, defense stocks outperformed. Limited gains, technology stocks slumped following reports. The U.S. intends to tighten semiconductor restrictions in China. KDP's up, Home Depot up. Good, 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 good. I'm glad that they're up. China closed lower today, extending losses from previous session, escalating geopolitical tension. Technology stocks led the decline on Tuesday. The sell-off followed a Bloomberg report that Trump officials recently met with their Japanese Dutch counterparts about restricting Tokyo Electron and ASML engineering from manufacturing semiconductor gear in China, which would be very bad. Japan closed lower, not helping us as trading resumed. The benchmark hit a 3-month low. Electronic stocks led the decline, tracking weakness in their U.S. counterparts. So we're not getting any help from here and not getting any help from China. Everybody's looking at NVIDIA, which is down 1%. That's certainly not helping us right now with the whole China. We need this right now like Clyde needs hemorrhoids, okay? Seriously. Thank you. Good, 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 good. Good. Thank you for that. And crypto stocks are all in the toilet because crypto is in the toilet this morning. And my concern is, how is it going to impact technology? Because they have a very high correlation with each other. Well, let's take a look. Yeah, I don't see it. I don't see it. First of all, let's see what NVIDIA is doing about 15, 20 minutes ago. Down. It's actually up right now. That's really good. What about SMH? SMH is up this morning on negative news. That's very, very good. I'm hoping that the SMH can go above the 200. We need it to go above the 200. We don't want it to stay below 200 very long. This is a big, 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 big red flag right here. A big, big, big red flag right here. Big, huge, huge, huge red flag right here. Okay. All right. Um, What about SPY? Let's look at SPY. SPY is still in this congestion. Now, I know a lot of folks, we're breaking, we're breaking. We're not. We're still in this area right here, and we still have not broken out of this area. What about equal weighted S&P? We are still in a congestion. We have not broken out of that congestion. We are still in a congestion on equal weighted SPY. We have not broken out of this congestion yet. Until we break through this congestion, the market is not bearish. We need to break lower for the market to start getting bearish. What about QQQ? Let's take a look. QQQ is pretty flat, in this still in this choppy range. We're still in this choppy range, and we've been in this choppy range now for about 3 months. We're still in this range. We're not moving directionally. Please don't confuse this for a bearish move. Just because the market went down for 2 days doesn't mean squat. This is still a sideways pattern. We have not broken out of this pattern. When we break the 100-day, we will break out of this pattern. It has not happened yet. Now, let's look at MAGs, where the correlation is, the biggest correlation is to crypto. Now, this is where the biggest correlation to crypto is, MAGs, Magnificent Seven. I don't like the fact that we're at the 100-day moving average. Let me show you why. Do you see why? Do you guys see that? Not the regular QQQ, not RSP, not SPY, Magnificent Seven. Magnificent Seven. Let's take a look at the Magnificent Seven, shall we? Is this helpful to you guys to break things down a little bit? Is this helpful? Okay, what is Tesla doing right now? Here, let me go to weekly so you could see what Tesla's doing right now. What is Tesla doing right now? What kind of pattern is that on Tesla right now? It's a descending triangle. What happens when a descending triangle breaks? That's right, Christian. What happens when mega caps break? See this triangle right here? Do you remember me telling you Tesla's making lower lows, we're breaking down, we're below the 200-day, 100-day moving average? Remember all that? Hey, I heard from my assistant. Hold on a second. 1 second. He says, good morning. Let's see. Are you alive? Oh, he's typing me. Hold on. Hold on 1 second, folks. This is the first I'm hearing from him. This is important. Live breaking news. 1 second, guys. 1 second. I want to hear from Matt. This is the first he's typing and said good morning to me. Last I heard, I was still feeling horrible. Hold on. Hold on. Thank you, guys. Just give me 1 second. Hold on. I want to hear what he has to say. Oh, there he is. There he is. Hello? Hold on a second. Let me put you on live with everybody. Hold on. Can you hear me, Matt?
Yeah.
All right. How are you feeling?
Better than yesterday.
What's wrong with you exactly?
A fever and chills and just getting sick.
You feeling better than yesterday?
Yeah. My wife, unfortunately, had the same thing.
Oh, not good. Not good. Yeah, she's pregnant. That's not good.
We both feel a lot better today.
Well, good, good. So, are you going to be able to do some stuff on the computer, or you're still laying in bed?
I am still in bed, but I should be able to kind of get some stuff done.
All right. Sounds like you have a flu. All right. Stay in bed, feel better, and just respond to me on Skype. And do me a favor. Take a look at the positions I put on something for True Trend yesterday. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Feel better. I'll talk to you in a little bit. Okay.
All right.
Everybody wishes you speedy recovery. Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Were you guys able to hear anything? I don't know if you guys were able to hear anything, but do you see how transparent I am? I don't even take private calls with my assistant. So sounds like him and his wife are sick with the flu. His wife is pregnant, which is not a good thing, but at least today he can talk. Yesterday he wasn't able to even talk. All right. Well, that's that. All right. Good. Good. Now, do you guys want to hear something really crazy? I'm going to tell you guys something really crazy. I get an email. Now, I told you yesterday that I told you guys yesterday, that's about as hot off the press can be. I haven't talked, that's the first time I talked to him since last Friday. All right. So I'm going to tell you guys something. So I didn't put on any bonus buy trades yesterday in the pit because I was really busy and Matt wasn't here. I got an email from somebody. I'm not going to name this person. I got an email yesterday. Somebody bitching me out. I spent 6 hours looking at the pit, and I didn't get any spy trades. It's like my assistant is sick. I'm really busy. They're bonus trades. We've been giving like 3 or 4 every day. People are getting addicted to these trades. Thanks, guys. I'll let them know. So it's like, take it easy. Give me a break. Like I'm doing the best that I can. I mean, I'm managing 7 programs on my own without my assistant yesterday. Like, give me a break. But the point is, people get really excited about these trades. All right. So Tesla doesn't look good. Yeah. People are really, yep. April 6th is the due date. Yeah. I got bitched out yesterday for not giving free bonus trades in the pit. People are very demanding, very demanding. Plus Monday's a rotation day, and plus there was no signals yesterday. But yeah, I got bitched out yesterday for not giving out free bonus trades yesterday. After my wife is not here, she's in Tampa, left me to my own devices. Matt is not here, and Clyde isn't talking to me. Exactly right, for a free program that I'm giving bonus trades on, and they're complaining. Anyways. I get no respect. Yep, I get no respect. I'm going to get a t-shirt that says I get no respect. All right, let's continue. So Tesla, if we break this, folks, your target is the 200-day moving average. No compassion whatsoever, right here. If we break this, folks, and we're already below the 100-day. Now, we have a pretty even thing right here yesterday. Now, I can't explain it right now because it would take me way too long, and I'm saving it for the class, the live class. But when you have equal bars right here, just take my word for it for now. When you have equal bars like this, there's a really good chance you're going to have a shakeout before moving higher. And I'll explain why in very great details, and I'll give analogies. I'm going to have a segment on that. But there's a much higher chance that this will break down than just start coming up from here. And I'll explain to you why in great details. Mia was sleeping on the job right here yesterday, all day. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. Yeah, like, give me a break. I'm trying hard. All right, NVIDIA. Let's look at NVIDIA. So Tesla is bearish right now. NVIDIA is choppy right now. Netflix. Let's look at Netflix. Netflix is neutral right now, but I will tell you this, folks. If Netflix, you may want to write this down. If Netflix breaks right here or comes down to here, it's gonna destroy this bullish run we're having right here. There's a lot of stuff here, including a gap. So let me show you. Oh, this is interesting right here. See this right here? See, this ends right at this VWAP and the 50-day. So there's a lot of support here, but if we start breaking this, No, no, no bueno. Netflix, yes, Netflix. I thought I said Netflix. Suck it up, Buttercup. You guys are funny. Oh, you guys cracked me up. Apple. Let's look at Apple, the big fruit. I really like Apple here, and Apple's above this level here, and here. I really like Apple here for several reasons. Let me tell you why I like Apple. I like the fact that this high is above this high. I like the fact that this held, which it shouldn't, and then without breaking down and went higher, and now we're above this bar. And we've been holding up really well. Matter of fact, I gave you guys an Apple trade last week based on this exact same pattern in the pit, and I believe we all made money on it. So I like Apple. I like Apple. I do. I like Apple. I'm bullish on Apple right now. Okay. Google. Let's look at Google. Is this helping you guys? This breaks an eight quarter streak of declines, quarterly sales. Yes, Sylvain. Hey, Richard, good to see you here. You missed the call with Matt. Really, Boyd. Apple is building a new plant near Houston. Good to know. Amazon is building a huge amount of shipping centers around where we're at right now. So, Alphabet, I think it's going to have support at the 200-day, but it's fairly bearish right now. But we do have the 200-day coming up, and we're pinched between the 100 and the 200. So right now, I would say bearish to neutral. I'm hoping the 200 will hold. Okay. It's all good, Richard. People will fill you in, or you can watch the replay. I had Matt is sick, and I had him on the phone. It's the first time I heard from him since Friday. I mean, verbally, he actually sounds better than I expected. Good. I'm glad this is helpful to you guys. So, what did I miss? We got Tesla. We got Meta. I missed Meta. Did I miss anything else besides Meta? Meta, folks. To me, looks very, very similar to Netflix. Okay, so let me tell you what I'm seeing right now. See how Netflix looks, and you see how Meta looks. Let me show you. It's got that same type of pattern right here. It's approaching the 50-day. So I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to be very, very truthful with you. First of all, did I miss? Oh, Amazon. Thank you, Phil. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate that. I always miss one. Amazon looks like it's ready to go, either going to stabilize here or it's going to hit the 200-day moving average. And keep in mind, we got earnings on a lot of retailers this week. Here, let me send you this. Send this your way. Here's a link. Yeah, Apple's baby ticker. You're right. Here's that. Microsoft. I forgot Microsoft. And we currently have a position. We have an iron condor in Microsoft in weekly cash flow. Now, why am I telling you trades we have? Because it's an iron condor. You don't know the ticker symbols. You don't know the strike prices. You can't put that together on your own. So Microsoft had a flush out yesterday. So you see this pattern right here. See this pattern right here, and then you see this flush? Well, I'm going to be talking a lot about this particular pattern when we meet when we meet later this week. I'm going to be explaining to you how this relates to auctions and why this is really, really an important pattern and how this can really show you what the markets are going to do, not what they did. Okay, so when you see a shakeout like this, I want to see price start coming back up right away. So I'll tell you what I'm seeing. I'm going to tell you the truth based on what I just saw. I'm not liking what I'm seeing, but at the same time, I'm seeing mega caps starting to get tired of going down. In other words, I'm not seeing follow through. I'm seeing support. I'm seeing some support around here. I'm seeing stocks like even Netflix. If you look at Netflix, and maybe I'm being a little optimistic right now, but I think we will hold this area right here. I think Meta is going to hold this area. I'm going a little beyond my usual morning because I know that you guys are very nervous about the market right now. So I'm going a little beyond. But when I look at Meta, when I look at Netflix, I see a lot of support. Even when I look at Google right here, I'm seeing support. When I'm looking, what was it that we looked at right now that didn't look good at all? It was, I think it was Meta. Think it was no, it was something else. It wasn't Microsoft. It was Amazon. It was Amazon. Even when I'm looking at Amazon, and yes, Amazon is not looking. This is not a good look. This is not a good look. We do have support here, and if you look at Amazon, there's a lot of stuff around here. There's a lot of this area right here. Oops, sorry. There's a lot of support around this area. So to me, and right here, so to me, in the worst case scenario, I see Amazon maybe going down to the 200-day line, but most of the other stocks, they don't seem like they're ready to go down. They're not breaking their current structure. Do you guys get the same feeling? Like even Nvidia, like the fact that we're below here, we got the 200-day here, and we have pretty good support around here. We tried to break. See right here, look, see here, we consolidate and then we break and then we go a lot higher. That's what I'm expecting with Microsoft. Look, see this? And then we break and then we go a lot higher. I will explain this to you. I will explain this pattern to you in great detail when we meet on Thursday and Friday live. And I'll explain to you mathematically why it happens and what's behind it. I'm not trying to sell you anything right now. I'm just explaining to you. I will be talking quite a lot about this. So my point right now is Tesla, yeah, and Tesla too. Tesla, here's what I'm saying about Tesla. I started with Tesla. And what I said about Tesla was I believe Tesla can, if it doesn't bottom out here, it can break down to the 200 possibly and go up. But honestly, as of right now, I don't see. Here's what I'm trying to tell you all, okay? Google, I'll take a look at Google, but I think I looked at Google already. Here's what I'm trying to tell you. I don't think mega caps are in the beginning stage of their correction. Does that make sense? I believe that they're already in a fairly mature stage. Like, look, Google's near the 200-day moving average. Amazon is near the 100. Netflix looks like it has a hell of a lot of consolidation around here. It doesn't look to me like these assets are beginning to move. It looks to me like they're already making their move. I hope that makes sense. And if you look at mags, we broke this level right now, but again, we can just as easily come right back up. And if we come right back up, that means the auction is finished. That means we're good with this auction. So let's not jump to any conclusions today, especially ahead of consumer confidence that's coming out at 10 and GDP that's coming out on Thursday. Also, the bond market, let's look at stocks are flat. Dow is up 100 points. Stocks are flat. This is random shit. Excuse my language. But the bond market is up. The bond market is not hurting us right now. And you see, the problem is you can't say this is flight to quality. Why not? Well, because stocks are not doing anything. Stocks have to go down for bonds to have flight to quality. So to me, this is a strong move in the right direction. This is reducing your yield on your mortgage payment. This is a bullish move in the bond market. This is positive. This is not negative. Look, let me sorry if I'm going a little too long today, but I thought this is really important. Is this helpful to you guys? Is this helpful when I stay on this? See, this is a breakout out of here weekly. See this triangle? We have a breakout out of a triangle. That's a bullish move. That's a bullish move. Okay? Let me know if this is helpful. All right, let's look. Consumer sentiment it's very important right now. Now, a few things that I don't like. Okay? Here's a few things that I don't like. So I can't really tell you that I'm really bearish on the mega caps. I'm sort of more neutral on the mega caps. Now, here is what's bothering me. This is what's bothering me right now. The fact that if you look at all stocks over $2, we're at 49%. Granted, last time we came here, we bounced back really fast. We were here for like 3 days. Okay. And Graham, thank you, Graham, Oldfield, and yeah, and that's not even including Nvidia earnings that are coming out tomorrow. So we're going to have a very muted. I think we're going to have a muted session ahead of a lot of Fed data. But this right here, this is not good. This is not good right here. This bothers me. What about momentum levels? Let's see. Are momentum levels increasing or declining? Well, we're at 213. Yesterday we were at 242. They're not increasing going into today. So we went from 95 to 242 to 213. Now, this is not 400 or 500. This still means we definitely have more downside propensity than upside. We barely have any stocks breaking out. Without ETFs, there was 37 stocks making 90-day highs. So there's no action to the upside right now. If stocks are breaking out right now to the upside, that means they are definitely being bought up by institutions. It's very easy to find good stocks to the upside right now. Anything moving higher is being bought up by institutions. There's hardly any stocks. And most of them don't look good, as you will see in a minute. Okay? But we do have some firepower to the downside. Is this extensive firepower? Is this something we have to really be cautious about? Not yet. And again, the mega caps don't have a lot of movement. And again, bond market is higher today. Let's look at volatility. What's volatility doing right now? It's not up a lot. It's up only a point. And this to me looks like a turnaround bar, and we still haven't gotten above yesterday's high. If you look at this, I like to look at volatility on a very fragmented basis, 4 hours to 2 months, because I want to see all the highs and the lows. I really don't care about the pivots. I care about the highs and the lows. So we have a high here. What I don't want to see this morning after 10 a.m., I don't want volatility to go above 20. I don't want the bond market to start breaking down hard. Okay? I don't want to see any of that. I don't want to see any of that. Any of that. Okay? And I'll be updating you, obviously, as the day goes on. Let's look at some intraday levels. The levels, the levels that we want to pay attention to today are 595, 596.68, 596.50, 596.50. We don't want to break 596.50. If we break 596.50, we want to come right back up as fast as possible. The fact that we're right here in SPY, almost near the lows, and the fact that volatility is coming down is a positive sign. Look at volatility. This is from 6 a.m. Volatility's been going straight up. It tried to make a double top. It couldn't, and it's been going straight down. So this is positive. The fact that we're opening down, that futures right now are just doing nothing, that's okay. I could live with that as long as volatility doesn't spike up and trade above 20. We don't want volatility to trade to 20. We don't want the SPY to trade below 596.50. I hope you guys are writing this down, okay? Now, the resistance level to the upside on the SPY is going to be 601.82, 601.70, high 601s. We want to break 601.60, and we want to break 603. To the downside, we don't want to break 596.50, okay? Let me look at the Dow real quick. It's raining here. Hey, Richard, is it raining in Punta Gorda? Now, the Dow is sitting right at the 100-day moving average now for 2 days. I'm hoping this 100-day will hold. We don't want to get into this gap right here. We want to see all of this hold for the next 48 hours, okay? If this doesn't hold, it's going to be a bloodbath because we don't have anything till this area right here and then the 200-day line. Now, how about sectors? Let's look at sectors. Do we have anything we want to favor here? You got defensive stocks leading right now. Clearly, you have defensive stocks leading right now. Consumer staples, healthcare, energy, utilities, real estate, financial. That's blue chips. We're definitely defensive mode. What about technology? Well, you got consumer discretionary here. You got technology here. You got Bitcoin next to technology, which is not a good sign. They're kind of moving together. You got QQQ here. So yeah, you do have technology together with semiconductors. Look, QQQ, Bitcoin, technology, semiconductor, consumer discretionary. The only one out of line is communication because a few of those mega caps are doing better in the communication sector than they are here. But interest rates, and technology is on the bottom quadrant right now. In the bottom quadrant, and blue chips are and mags are not leading. So before we get into the stocks, what am I seeing right now? Here's what I'm seeing right now. Yeah, my wife is in Tampa right now. I was curious how the weather is right now there. Anyways, and my daughter's there too. She's always there. My daughter really loves Tampa a lot. Loves Tampa. Loves living there. So, in a nutshell, I'm not that bearish. I'm more neutral. I'm more neutral right now. What the market doesn't do, listen to my words, what the market does not do today could be more important than what the market does today. Sometimes you're all focused on what it's doing. Focus on what it's not doing. Here's what I don't want to see, okay? I don't want to see volatility go above 20. I don't want mega caps to break below the 100-day moving average on the daily. I don't want SPY on an intraday basis to break that 596.50-ish area right here that I keep talking about. I don't want to see us breaking this area. We tried breaking it on on Friday, and we tried breaking it yesterday, and we couldn't. So I want to see this play out, and I want to see us take out 603.22. Okay? All right? Very, 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 very important. What I don't want is momentum levels to the downside to increase, and I want to see some more upside here. And lastly, I want the bond market. I want the bond market to continue breaking out and not go into this gap that starts at 90.44 to the downside. Okay? I hope you guys wrote all of that down. And now let me give you my stocks, shall we? Thank you for being patient with me today. I do appreciate all of you. Oh, let me give you my link. So I'm going live with Alex Reid. Do you guys know who Alex Reid is? He's a new guy at the pit, and he's got a new system, and I'm going to check it out today. I have a lot of questions for him. That's happening at 1 o'clock. I have my VIP room today at noon. And don't forget, the best part is customer service live. 1 second, let me just type in here. All right. So let me give you my stocks, and then I'll let you guys go. First, got to give you my stocks, right? Downside first, folks. Mara, you want stocks that started going down way before this down trot. You don't want stocks that just now started going down. You want stocks that have been continuously going down. Okay? XYZ, I hate to say it, but the stock is one of my favorite stocks is breaking down. It's below the 200. VRT, and try to separate your favoritism for the company versus technicals, okay? VRT, Lamb Weston, I really like this one to the short side. CNK, this is a movie theater, Cinemark. If COVID speeds up again, say goodbye to movie theaters. This has to break the 200-day, but once it does, you have a clear shot and you have lower highs here. So just FYI. Kava, and the Kava is no good today because I think they have earnings. So definitely not today, but they're below the 200-day moving average, lower lows. I think this is Graham's favorite stock or restaurant. He turned me on. Well, actually, no, he didn't turn me on to this. You guys did, and then I did, and then you told me that he was in on it. So I asked him, "Does he work at the office with you? Who works in the office with me? Who are we talking about, Bob? Are you talking about Alex Reid? He doesn't work in our office. He's the only guru who works in our office is me and T Buzz. Everybody else is remote. Most are in Florida. Oh, and Graham. Sorry, I forgot Graham. Graham. Oh, you're welcome, Tony. Graham works from our office. I work from our office, and T-Buzz works from our office, and obviously Matt. Alex does not. No, I don't know where he is. We'll ask him today. No, he does not work in our office. No, he does not work in our office. T-Buzz and Graham work from our office, but they don't work full time from the office. I work full time from the office, except when Matt's not there. Like today, I have nowhere to go. I'm going to be working from home. All right, let's do the long side. First of all, let me give you some A lines, potential A lines. Sorry, I'm keeping you guys a little longer than usual today, but we have a lot to talk about. Now, I like the stock if it breaks out. Not yet. It has to break out. eBay, choppy stock, but very strong. Not a day trading stock. Look at all those wicks. Live Nation. Now, that stock is being accumulated by institutions right now. I could promise you that. The stock is being accumulated by institutions right now. There's no question about that. Any stock that's up the last several days is being bought up by executions. DXCM. This is the right stock. DXCM. Gramster. Yes, Gramster. Exactly. Look at this. Nice trend coming up above the 200. Nice clear trend. Gramster. That's right. Fox A. I like Fox A. I like VTR. By the way, I've been telling you about these stocks last few days. I really like VTR. I like ICE, ICE Baby, ICE Baby, a financial stock that's going up right now, that's making new highs. What's not to like, right? Oh, thank you. Thanks, Cam. Appreciate that. Yes, Gramster. That's right. Let me continue. AEP. Utilities are moving higher. Let me take a look at utilities real quick as a whole. Yeah, so those are good utilities. Okay, utilities moving higher. And K, not a lot of stocks to the upside. Not a lot of stocks to the upside. I don't know what happened to this stock. Let's see. Yeah, forget about it. It got bought out. No, this is not a good stock. So that is, RSG. That's the one. RSG, garbage stock. Matt loves the garbage stocks, which is up 3% this morning. Okay, so lastly, here's my link to the Wave Tuesday. It's Wave Tuesday, folks. So we got a little update from Matt. He's alive. We got VIP room at noon, and I'll be talking about iron condors. I'll actually have a chance today. And here's customer service live. And don't forget, I told you all the levels that you guys need to watch very, very, very carefully for today. Let me give you a link to customer service live, and I will send you guys on your way. If you guys have any questions that I did not answer, you can email me at where all the upsiders in your A line. What do you mean exactly, Mark? Where are all the upsiders in your A line? We're currently in 2 A line trades right now. They're still open. There's nothing wrong with A line. I don't know what you mean. So after I just got done explaining how, folks, that this is what I'm talking about. I just got done explaining how there's 53 stocks breaking out, that there's no momentum to the upside. We currently have two open positions in A-line, and somebody's asking me, where are all the upsiders in your A-line? Now, how do I answer that question? How do I respond to that question mark? How do you want me to respond to that question? Mark wants instant A-line winners on demand. On demand, I tell you. You got to be patient, buddy. No, I know exactly what he means. I know exactly what he means. No, what he's saying is, Roger, the two stocks you have in your A line are not winners. You told us it was going to be all winners. I want winners. I want winners. I want them right now. It doesn't work that way, guys. It doesn't work that way. Yeah, I gave you my A-liners, rope and live. I gave you two, rope and live, ROP and live, LYV. Here are the two A-lines. Rope, rope, potential A-lines, potential A-lines. Rope, right at the 8-day, has to break out first, and live, right there. Right here. I gave them to you. Live Nation and Rope. Yeah. I gave you two. Two. And there's two in the members area right now. Waiting for you. Good trades. All right, guys. It was my pleasure. I will see you guys in about 10, 11, 12. I'll see you guys in 3 hours. All right. Thank you, guys. I will see you later. Have a fantastic day. Have a fantastic day. If there's something that I missed, let me know. Here's a replay to this class. And if there's anything that I missed, just email me, roger@rogerscott.com. I'll see you guys at noon, and I'll see you guys at 1 o'clock with Alex Reid. Have a great day, and I'll give you an update with Matt a little later. I'm glad he gave us an update. Bye, everybody. Folks, watch the lows today. Watch the lows. If we start coming off the lows, bouncing off those lows, I think it'll be good. Otherwise, be careful. Be careful. Don't go crazy today. This is not a time to be a hero, okay?